And the last technique we're going to show you today is called spiraling twig. This is another defense against a bear hug from behind. This time our arms are free. What you guys should know about this particular technique is we're assuming that when he grabs you, his arms are fairly high up on your torso. He's not really low against your abdomen. He's actually on your rib cage at this point. In which case doing this motion right here, like we did on orange belt, is going to be ineffective because right now I'm hitting him with my triceps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 middle knuckle strikes and we're going to strike on the top of his hands. We're going to try to fracture his metacarpals at this point. While at the same time I'm going to sidestep to my right, use marriage with gravity, strike down on these arms, hopefully loosening up the grab. If he loosens up at this point, we're going to bring our elbows in to pry his hands apart. If striking down on the metacarpals does not loosen him up, you can always grab one of the fingers and pull that off to pry these 2 hands apart. Now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his right hand in mine. Our thumbs are going to be right next to each other. What I'm going to do is a left front crossover in front of me. Right now I'm using my arm to kind of, as an arm bar, I'm pushing down on his elbow joint to get him to double over. Cross out into a neutral bow. And this is the part I really wanted you guys to see right here, was this wrist lock. I want his palm to face over here towards the side. It's okay if your palm faces this way. This is actually a lock, and we'll get him to double over. This one is more painful, and he's less likely to counter it if you've got it like this. Pinky on the top, index finger on the bottom. And if you can see my middle finger right here is right here on the joint. Basically my goal right now is to get his pinky as close as I can to his shoulder. Right here. That'll get him to double over. Now as he doubles over, that sternum of his is going to go towards the floor. So as he's going down, I'm going to push his hand over here so it's not in my way. Front kick right here underneath his sternum. After kicking the sternum, I'm going to plant forward and do this strike right here. This is called an upward lifting back knuckle. I believe this is the first time you guys have done this. But basically how this works, it looks very, very similar to a ridge hand, but you close your fist, hyperextend your wrist like this, and strike with your knuckles, striking through. Upward lifting back knuckles typically strike through their target. This way. He comes from behind, he grabs, he's beginning to pick me up, so we settle, so he can't pick us up. Strike down on the metacarpals, pull his hands apart, grab him in the wrist lock, front crossover, unwind into the neutral bow, drop him with the wrist grab, palm, upward lifting back knuckle.